Also, just to let you know that some of the other members of the committee have gone back to 2011 when City Council specifically created a park zone, which at that time none of us were familiar with that deed restriction, and it was very important to City Council to make sure that we protected our parks, and particularly Cable Park. It was a large part of it. On email me, I can forward you that information. We felt that it was very important. City Council at that time was very important to protect the heritage of that, and we didn't even know it at that time about the deed restriction. But thank you for your time. Mr. Beckman.
I don't have my notes with me, but I had a couple items I'd like to see if the council would consider for new business later on in the meeting. One would be the 3-minute timer. 2 weeks ago, it was terribly 3 minutes is 3 minutes. It was 2 minutes and 45 seconds, so we get distracted. So if we could discuss that buzzer, that'd be great. The second thing I'd like to discuss is potential term limits for council members. We've got some issues going on where people aren't aware that November's vote for important issues such as marijuana would have more voters than an August vote. Statistically, it's 40% more voters in November than August. I found that out with a simple Google search. Last item would be I was led to believe that maybe one of the 5 people that are being up for election may not be running for election in November. If that's the case, could you please notify the public so anybody that would like to run has more than enough ample time to start a campaign? Thank you.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you. Mitch Cornelison, 51 Avenue F. Jason Sanders, welcome to the council. Appreciate your time. Lynn, I'm glad you're here tonight. I think we have a discussion item that would be really good for everybody. And thank you for the roundabout. Roundabout is probably the most wonderful thing that's happened in town as far as roads and driving in the last 5+ years. Not only that, it's beautiful. I haven't heard a single negative thing about it, so I applaud the entire council. And now to move on to my real crux of the matter. In November, we're going to have a major change in government. We've got 6 to 8 positions changing here. You're basically a lame duck council at this point. I would ask that you refrain from major decisions that would have long-term impacts on the city that will likely have to be dealt with primarily by incoming council, and that we primarily stick to operational issues that are critical and immediate nature to the council and the operation of the city, as is most of the majority of our meetings. The marijuana issue tonight is indicative of several issues which have caused this council extreme duress and transparency issues, and have caused this potential wholesale change in government. This council has consistently worried about single outside business interest over the interest of its own citizens. The employment issue, the cell tower issue, the marijuana business retailing issue, all single outside proprietors coming and soliciting for you individual council members, and you folks putting your opinion on the table over that of the nearly 10,000 citizens in the city of Snohomish. Stop, stop, stop now. Your time is done. I'm here because we're shifting gears on a particular discussion item tonight, unexpectedly, after being sideways published in several publications as to when the advisory vote was likely to happen. I do not want to go on vacation and be surprised by what somebody in the council has brought up unexpectedly. And suddenly, because there's only 3 or 4 people in a particular meeting, and there's not many items on the agenda, you bring it up and you shift gears for long-term serious issues for the town. That's a lack of transparency.
I wasn't on the list there. My name is Diana Rogers. I live at 301 Avenue C, and I've lived in Snohomish for over 30 years. I'm here tonight to make a plea on behalf of our store, JCPenney's. It's the only one in the Northwest that's being eliminated. And I was down and spoke with the manager over the weekend, and everybody is pretty heartbroken about that. I know that it generates revenue for the city, but it also serves a purpose. There's a tremendous amount of people, seniors, that live in this town and have lived here for many, many years. A lot of them don't drive anymore. They have no access to a store unless somebody takes them and provides transportation. So I was talking to Julie, and I said, what can we do to help as a city? And she said, well, we're praying for a miracle. And so I felt if the council would allow me to request that the public citizens here in town send emails to jcpenny.com and try to make a plug to keep our store. I think it would be really invaluable. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Rogers. Yes, I read that in the paper that it was being closed. Certainly disappointed to many citizens in the community using that store for a long time. So it will be something of an economic impact to the city. Anyone else who would like to speak on general matters tonight?
Good evening, I'm Bob McGowan, I live at 120 Long Street, and I just had a couple of questions. It may not be directly addressed to you guys, council per se. By the way, thank you very much, Mary Grzak, Mayor Hamilton, and the rest of you. I really appreciate that I've been to these different meetings at Monroe and at the county level, what you guys do, and it's tough. So thank you for doing that. The first one is, what is the schedule on the repair of 10th and Mill? There's still some slubbing asphalt there. If you can address that. The second issue is last year they took the ground up asphalt from Maple in the resurfacing project, and they put it between Short Street and then on the Pilchuck. And what has happened is it's coalesced or it's hardened because of the sun and people drive on it. And now we have these potholes that are so big. I went out there with a rake to try to rake infill in there, and it's too hard. So if we could get a grader on Short and maybe backfill it with some asphalt of lake soil as opposed to like -5/8 crushed rock. Something of, I don't know if you got any used asphalt laying around, but that'd be great if you did. And the third item is, just out of curiosity, does the city have to, we own this building here, right? Do we have to pay rent at Gilberson's, or is that a freebie as well?
When you finish on that,
Of course, thank you.
thank you, Mr. Young. On your last issue, and you addressed a comment earlier, we did receive, after it was thought that ordinance would be available to the school district, did send us a letter that said we could keep meeting there. Sometime back I asked staff to research what our rent was there, and they couldn't find for as far as the number of years that they went back that the school district had charged us any rent to use the Gilberson boardroom. And then I'll direct the other questions to staff. Mr. Schuler?
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, I can address those two issues. So regarding the previous gravel roads there by Short Street, I will pass it on to staff. And as you know, those were previously gravel roads and they just required maintenance. And so the crew did a great job. We recycle the old asphalt when we do a new pavement overlay. And the recycled asphalt has oil in it. So usually it binds really well. And we've gotten lots of great feedback on the alleys we've applied it on and some of the other streets. So every once in a while, nature does something. And so, yeah, I'll have them go out there and take care of that. And then 10th and Mill, I can't get into details, but we have rejected the contractor's work in a number of areas,
Okay,
and we are working with them on that.
thank you.
Yes.
All right, is there anyone else who would like to make some general comments to council? If not, I'll close citizen comments at this point, and our first thing is a presentation. So do you want to make the introduction, or?
I'd be happy to do that. Superintendent Ken Colvin of the Sonoma School District has requested this time to present to the City Council and the citizens here a new communications program that they're rolling out. And I think you better speak to it tonight.
Thank you very much, Mayor Hamilton and fellow members. Thank you for allowing me to come up here. What I'll do is I'll really get behind that not sending you a bill for rent for the past 20 years. I'm just kidding. Honestly, I don't know this, I haven't seen it written, but I was under the understanding that we work together and that there's no rent on there, but thank you for checking that out. Thank you for this time. What I want to ask you is I gave each one of you a card like this. I was wondering if you'd be okay if I pass it out to the audience right now, if that's okay, while I talk about it. So, there we go. It should be plenty. Thank you very much. And I'll keep this short. What we're doing is, I'm in my ninth month of being a superintendent, and one thing I've really talked to the board is how to engage our community and really talk to our community. It's very difficult, as mentioned earlier, we have 10,000 people living in our community, plus we have 10,000 in your schools, just students alone. So I know that number is pretty big, and how do we reach out to our community to see how we're doing as a district? Because I think right now we could say and pat ourselves on the back, things are going well. Students are being educated, things are going great, we have great facilities, good staff going on. And we really want to dip in and go deeper into that, because no matter how good we think we're doing, we need to have the input of our community. And yes, even to ask the hard question is, what can we improve? Because that's what I really want to know, is how can we get better at your schools and really with that input. So what we did is we really took a look at this, and it's tough to call people in for meetings at any big number of people to come in, because in the evenings it's difficult to draw people in. We also know that just plain old surveys aren't good either, it's just yes or no questions. So what we did is we researched and found a company called Thought Exchange. And that's where this little handout comes out. Thought Exchange is an online conversation. It's sort of like a survey, but not. What it does is it gets 4 questions out to our community. They go onto our website, click on it, 4 questions come up. And the questions are, what are your concerns about our school? What opportunities would you like our school to offer our children that they already don't have? What good things are in our school? And the last one are, what about our facilities? What do you think our next step of facilities are? Those are the 4 questions we're asking people to answer. Then what happens when we collect all these, we're thinking about a 2-week window to collect all of these input that we can. Everybody then go online, click and take the survey. Then we're going to gather all those. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn them back out to the people. You'll get another click on your email. And we'll be given like 16 stars per question, and you go through and you read everybody, as many as you want comments. And those comments that you like, you'll put a star on. And hopefully after hundreds of people have read these, we'll start to see themes in there with the number of stars going with these thoughts that we have out there. And so that'll give us a good indication of what people think are the needs of the school, what's good about the school, our facilities with the school, and a really good input from our community without having to call them all into a meeting in which we take someone's evening away. So what I really ask you to do on here, it explains everything. It has the website down there below where you can go to, or a little code that you can scan to get that. I'm just asking you please to go do that and tell your friends and everyone about it. I'm glad I have a crowd here tonight so we can do this. We opened it up for the first few days. I believe today we're right around 350 people and over 1,400 comments coming back. But we want way more than that. We know when Marysville did this, they had 2,000 people participate. We know we can do better than that. We're just trying to get this in. So then later on in the year, then we can start some strategic forward thinking. How do we take this input and how do we make the schools better? And how can we serve our community better? And better yet, how can we educate our children so they're prepared for life and college beyond our doors? So thank you very much for this time. Is there any questions on this at all?
One.
I'm sorry, we don't have questions from the public. on this, but Superintendent more than happy to address your questions, maybe after the meeting, or certainly from his office. But thank you for that.
The thing I had to say would help him out, because I don't think you guys think about it, and it's a communication thing. Think about all the people that do not have computers.
Yeah, and so what we're doing to address that, can I address something I brought up? We are gonna have 3 community meetings after this is all over, for people to come in face, and we've heard this before, because prior to me coming here, a lot of our newsletters all went out on computers, and I was out talking to some civic groups, and we had some people say, we don't have computers, or we don't like to go on there, and so we started mailing out 4 times a year, community views newsletter, so we can get on that, because we understand there's a large part. So after this is all over, look for advertising. It's tough to get the word out, but we're going to have the in-person meeting so we can get those words also. Good point. Thank you for clarification. Again, thank you very much.
I'm sorry,
I just want to say, thank you for these efforts to reach out, because these are, obviously, these are areas that we can collaborate with, and this information that you gathered will be useful to the city, and I'm sure there are times when we are doing things that are useful to the school district, and it's a very good collaboration. And so it's important that you come to our meetings to let us know what's going on, and it's appreciated, so thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
One comment. I'm not sure, we've talked about this in different kind of ways too, but are you looking at opportunities to recognize anybody with great ideas? If there's something that you know is saves a ton of money, it's great at improving education, those kind of things. Are you looking at opportunities to try to capture that, and then whether it's once a year or time where you can actually recognize those people that are out there?
So let me clarify too on this. This here, and I know you're not asking it here, but I want to clarify something. This is totally anonymous for people, because we don't want this to come in, someone to think that their name or their email are tracked in this. As far as your other, do we take in input when someone has a great idea to recognize that happens? We don't have an official program for that I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure that we don't, because I've been here for 9 months. But it isn't something that we can't look at in the future to see what's happening. Because we do have a lot of partnerships with our community members, and I'll give you a good example. The